Forefront Video, in association with Republic Pictures, are proud to present their exclusive range of golden classics. These wonderful gems of cinematic history are available to buy at incredibly low prices and feature the cream of Hollywood talent from yesteryear. Cary Grant and Ingrid Bergman make the perfect romantic couple in Indiscreet, which will delight all fans of good old-fashioned romantic comedy.
You know, we're not as isolated in San Francisco as you think. The Stagecoach makes it fairly regularly now. We get the New York shows, not the same year, but eventually. We have opera, not much, but enough.
I take it you're not an opera lover.
No, it escapes me. On the other hand, we have a whole ballet season. That does not escape me.
You like the ballet?
Oh, I do indeed, very much.
Would you like to go Saturday night? I have regular seats.
I'm a married man, Miss Kalman. Well, I'm sorry. I'm awfully sorry.
No, it's perfectly all right.
You see, when I first came in this evening, I said there was no Mrs. Adams. I meant there was no Mrs. Adams with me in Europe.
Yes.
No Mrs. Adams dressing.
Mm-hmm.
It's been on my conscience all evening.
Yes, I must say you've been palming yourself off as a single man.
I must have sounded quite idiotic blurting it out like that.
Oh, no, not at all. It was very proper and pertinent.
And rather vain, too.
Vain? Why?
Well, the implication was that you wouldn't be able to keep your hands off me. That sounds pretty silly, too.
Well, you'll never know now.
Frank Sinatra and Doris Day star in Young at Heart, a lively and entertaining musical which features a superb score by Cole Porter and George and Ira Gershwin.
By the way, while I'm downtown, maybe you could do a little work for yourself, huh?
Like what?
Finishing your song?
Why don't you forget about that song?
Think what a kick in the pants it'd be to them, your destinies, if you came up with a big hit, huh?
What good's a hit song?
Here we go again.
Hey, get your picture in life and maybe get a new suit and a lot of hullabaloo, and one day I'm walking down the street and around the corner comes a bolt of lightning. Pow! D-E-D. Dead.
Do you know that you're impossible?
6 to an even, that's the way I leave the world. Lightning. Bet?
All I know is that there's a straitjacket waiting for you with your number on it. Lick the spoon.
I want you to think that that's spur-of-the-moment stuff. I planned it for a week.
Doris Day also stars alongside Cary Grant in the enchanting romantic comedy That Touch of Mink. An innocent country girl is swept into the whirlwind of the rich and famous when she falls in love with a romantic business tycoon after his car splashes her in the street.
He's in the conference room. He'll be right out. Now, don't forget what you're going to tell him. Reckless driving, leaving the scene of an accident, bad manners, and then the money right in the face.
There are a few other things I'd do, too, if I weren't a lady.
This is no time to think of sex. Now go. Mr. Shane, Miss Timberlake. Miss Timberlake? Go get him. Miss Timberlake has something to tell you. Yes?
I'd like to apologize for getting in your way this morning.
It was entirely my fault.
I was practically jaywalking.
No, you had a perfect right to be standing on the curb.
But I was leaning over.
I'm sorry I couldn't stop. My driver circled the block, but by the time we got back, you were gone.
Leaving the scene of an accident.
Oh, I don't know why I left. I must have gotten panicky.
Him, not you.
Roger, don't you have a letter to get off to Princeton? I should have come down to the restaurant to apologize in person, but I had some people here.
Knowing how busy you are, I'm surprised you found time to send anyone.
The Bells of St. Mary's is a warm and witty comedy that has won the hearts of millions. Bing Crosby plays Father O'Malley, a parish priest who engages in a good-natured battle of wits with Sister Benedict, played by Ingrid Bergman. Both performers were nominated for Academy Awards that year.
As for myself, may I tell you that I'm happy I've been selected as pastor of St. Mary's. Working in a parish where there's a parish school is going to prove a new experience for me, and I'm sure a very interesting one. Yes, I see what you mean. However, as in all things, we assume the tasks assigned to us without complaint, with a hopeful view to the future. Yes. Try the Epistle of St. Peter, where he says, be sober and watch. What's the matter with it, St. Paul? Now, just to get serious for a moment, in conclusion, may I say that I'm happy I've come to think.
I'm sorry, that's the first bell, and the sisters have to go to their classes. Would you like to say a few words to the pupils before the second bell? You may prefer speaking to the children.
I'd certainly be more at ease.
Yes.
I want to speak to you, too.
Cary Grant gives another heartwarming performance in the Oscar-winning Father Goose. Grant plays opposite Leslie Caron in a classic battle of the sexes. Grant's solitude on a beautiful island in the South Pacific is shattered by the arrival of a beautiful schoolteacher and 7 schoolgirls.
If you're waiting for the big finale, I'm sorry, this is all I do. Oh, son of a...
Mr. Eklund.
I'm bleeding.
Mr. Eklund, we could all do with some food. Elizabeth, you and Harry open some tins. Anne, Christine, and Renee, find the knives, forks, and napkins.
Ooh, that'll be a good trick, napkins.
Angélique et Dominique, déblayez cette table, s'il vous plaît.
Oui, m'selle.
Hey, be careful. What are you doing with those?
Tu comprends, toi? Pas un mot.
Mr. Eklund, where are your tea things?
My what?
Your tea things.
Last time I looked, they were next to the finger bowls. Hey, be careful with that. Didn't I tell you? Oh, it's an empty.
Kirk Douglas gives a powerful Oscar-nominated performance in Champion, a brutal, uncompromising and compelling tale of a boxer's ruthless fight to the top. A truly great boxing film which received a total of 6 Oscar nominations.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, as you'll probably guessed, was the champion entering the stadium. Just about everyone in this vast arena is on his feet. And they're still cheering him. No question about it. This is the most popular champion in the history of his division. Listen to this crowd. Actually, they're cheering more than a man tonight. They're cheering a story. A story that could only have been lived in the fight game. A story of a boy who rose from the depths of poverty to become champion of the world.
Oh, hello, Con. Where you been?
I've been looking for you all day. You checked out of your hotel.
Oh, didn't you get my message? I want to be where it was quiet.
Emma's gone, Midge. You know why?
No. Why?
You're no different. You're only worse. Your blood has turned cold.
Beat it, Connie. I've got to relax.
My number finally came up, too, didn't it? And Emma, once wasn't enough for you. You couldn't let her live and be happy, could you? Why did you do it? Because you were bored? Did you have to prove to yourself you're really the champion? You stink! You stink from corruption. You're worse than a murderer. You're a grave robber.
look out for these and other superb golden classics which are available now at all good video stores. There'll be several other stunning titles released this year to add to your collection. For further information, please call 0181 232 1200. Golden Classics, for you to own forever.